Oh, y'all.
What's good, man? It's your big homie, man.
Let's go. It's payday. I'm a rebel and I live life on the edge and I do what I feel like. Cause I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. No, I'm a rebel and I live life on the edge and I do what I feel like. Cause I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I ain't scared, nigga, I ain't scared. We could do whatever, pussy, we can take it there. Cause I ain't scared of nobody. I've been hard since I came up out the vagina. Oh, and you ain't fucking with your boy, man. Fresh like a virgin, I'm what everybody wanna be. He think he's splurging, that's until he came across me. Stand at attention when you hear the fucking boss speak. Oh, some of y'all weak. My niggas go hard, schizophrenic, need sticks locked in the same board. I'm a rebel, pedal to the metal. Please don't cross my path, cause I will send you to the devil. For real, I'm a rebel and I live life on the edge and I do what I feel like. Cause I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. No, I'm a rebel and I live life on the edge and I do what I feel like. Cause I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I'm a rebel and I live life on the edge. If you push me, I might fall off, but I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I'm too hard and I don't know how to stop it. No, I need some help, I need some help. I'm out here on the grind, but I'm out here by myself. United we will stand, but the fighter will be dead. So we better stick together for it ain't nothing left. Oh no, it can't happen. Self-preservation's the first law, man. Fuck with my team, then you know you gon' die. Cause I'm doing my thing and I'm holding shit down for my brothers. And I live life on the edge and I do what I feel like. Cause I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I'm a rebel and I live life on the edge and I do what I feel like. Cause I ain't scared of nothing or nobody. I ain't scared of nothing or nobody.
Yeah, man. It's your big homie, man. All right, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
What's up? Man, get in the house, man.
God damn, aggravate. Yeah, man. So, thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in, man. Whoever's in here, thank you. Um, got a very important message, man. Very important message, man. Let me plug in my mic. Let me plug in the mic.
Testing, man. I hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, I hope y'all can hear me, man. This is just crazy times, y'all, man. Crazy times, man. Y'all, what's going on? They say, how's nobody in here but you commenting? That's why I said this shit be capped, man. You know, how I say nobody's in here but you commenting. You know, so I appreciate you, Bernadette. I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate anybody, because y'all don't understand. I'm just a little old me, man, trying to free the people, man. I'm just a little old me trying to do what I could do to help us out, man. But if everybody was doing their job, if everybody was on task trying to help us become a better nation of people, we would all feel results. We would all see results ASAP, and we wouldn't have to keep suffering. You know, the thing of it is, even though most people are suffering, they don't have the balls, the gall, or the wherewithal to even try to do anything about it. I don't understand how we're in the situation we're in. What's up, free thinker, man? What's up, E? I don't understand how we're in the situation we're in, right? It's very detrimental as we're in, right? Very serious, very detrimental, which everything doesn't have to be negative, doom, and gloom. But with the situation we're in right now, with everything that's going on, from the smoke, from this, from that, to AI, impending AI takeover, to natural resources getting taken away, freedoms being taken away, rights being paused. Because I'm gonna say something. I'm not doing this about rights and all this, but I'm gonna say something. All the hell that African people have been through on this planet, all the hell that black people have been through on this planet, we have never got no respect. We have never got no apologies. We've never got no get back. We never got nothing has ever changed for us. And actually, if you look at it, the conditions of black people are worse now than they've ever been before, because we only seek inclusion and to be included, and that's all we need. Just by them including us in their bullshit, or allowing us to be included in their bullshit, that shuts us up on all political wants and needs for our people. And I'm gonna read your comments in just a second, and I'm gonna be real, because I'm talking about the shit in New York. I got something to show y'all. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, and it's a real purpose behind that shit. All right. Definitively, I'm not gonna say exactly what I know, because I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. I had to just go off what's shown to me and what's shown to the world. And I'm gonna show you something very soon, very quickly, that's gonna put a real eye-opening glimpse into what that smoke could be possibly for, or what they're trying to do with that smoke. All right. So my boy E said, what up here in 2K chiming in. Okay. So much going on. It is, man. They're gonna be selling AR Air, bro. Exactly. Funny how they literally have a movie called Air just came out. What if that's the irony? I gotta see about that. The Blackening movie too. Now listen, Bernadette, thank you so much for saying that. Oh my fucking God. Listen to me, y'all. We're such a stupid race of people. The black people, and I'm not saying we're stupid as no intelligence, because that's not it. We're very intelligent. We have knowledge. We know what's going on. But we're such a weak, peaceful, non-productive race of people that they're making movies called The Blackening, like Bernadette just mentioned. They're making movies called The Blackening, and it's a horror movie. It's a horror movie to where the white people are saying that all the black people, they put these black people in some type of house or some type of situation, and they said the black people have to play this game or they're gonna die. So literally, they made a game out of the eradication of the black people, and they're gonna put this movie out next month to show you that they're playing the game with your existence, and that you're gonna have to kill yourself or do unspeakable, unthinkable things just to survive what's going on. And it's already happening, because what's going on in the black community right now, poor ass, bum ass niggas is fighting over blocks. Poor ass, bum ass niggas are fighting over drug territory. They're fighting over drugs. They're fighting over small amounts of money. They're fighting over territory. They're fighting over stuff that has nothing to do with them. So we're already in the Blackening movie. Right now, if you go to Chicago, there's young niggas who are poor bums, poor, and I'm not disrespecting them as a people. I'm talking about as financially situated. A lot of those young teenagers in Chicago are poor, underprivileged kids, but they have Glocks with switches on them. And everybody knows a switch is a military device. It is a military device that somebody made to turn a semi-automatic pistol or semi-automatic handgun into a fully automatic handgun. So it's just a piece of technology that makes a gun more deadly and more efficient for deadly assaults. And those are flooded in the black community. You got videos of people like PGF Nook, because I love my Chicago people. I love my Chicago artists. I love Chicago music, even though it's hell, even though it's evil. You got people like PGF Nook who make videos, music videos with Glocks with switches on them, normalizing and promoting that shit and putting that into the eyes of the younger kids and the other kids, so they'll go out and get a Glock with a switch and make everybody's gun that much more deadly. So they allow us, now listen to this. Black people are such a dumb race of people that we participate in our own demise, aka we give money to these rappers, we pay their bills, we go to rush out to their concerts, and yeah, rest in peace Duck too, man. I like FBG Duck, rest in peace. I love Duck. Well, I say he's got good music, but he's evil. He reaped what he sowed too. You know, everybody who dies, not everybody, but a lot of people like that in those situations, man, they reap what they sow, because he wouldn't have died and people wouldn't have been seeking out for his demise if he hadn't done somebody dirty in the past. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't know what dirt he did. I don't know what crime he committed, but FGB Duck was not a fucking saint. So what I'm trying to say to y'all, they made us promote our own demise, and we're consciously fully interacting with our own demise, y'all. So let's get to this smoke shit. I'm gonna read these comments real quick because I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, man. Bernadette said, hold on. E said, apologies not just coming out, I think either way. Okay, you talking about that movie, the what was it called? Let me make sure so I can know. The Air movie. Okay, yeah, because I didn't heard about that. Yeah, I didn't see that yet. Oh yeah, it's black, and then LOL literally just saw a black face. Damn. A ritual movie, Bernadette said. Freethinker said, I watched the trailer. Hold on, I watched the trailer like that. Yeah, facts. It's a game to these elite. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, they play games with us every day. Why do you think they have these cameras on every corner in these neighborhoods? What do you think they're doing? They're sitting back, jerking off, laughing at us, killing each other. And what do? We teach our kids that it's okay to be rappers, entertainers, and guess what happens? We push them to their own demise, because we're going to get to it, man. We're going to get to it because I got a lot to talk about, man. I hope y'all got some time, man. They made us that way. They recreated the caveman mentality, in my opinion. Ooh, I love that, E. I love that. That's real talk. Because they are the original cavemen. They had to survive in the damn darkness with no fire to cook, no utensils to cut and prepare, so they had to eat raw meat and shit like that. That's who we're dealing with. We're dealing with the cavemen. And they're pissed the fuck off. And they stole your technology. They learned your ancient technologies. They learned your ancient ways. And now they're using that shit against you. Let me tell y'all something. All this chemtrails and all these air attacks. One of the first recorded biochemical warfare attacks was dating back to the ancient Egyptian times. Because back in the ancient Egyptian times, they put a certain chemicals and certain herbs and certain things inside of those tombs to keep people out of it. So guess what happened when they opened up those tombs? Those chemicals and those herbs and those chemicals they put together, those toxins they put together, killed most everybody who invaded the tombs. All the initial people, all of them died horrible deaths. And that was done intentionally. So that's where they learned it from. So even the chemtrails that you're breathing in was taught to them by our ancestors. They just took shit and took it to an extreme evil level. So what's up, Bad? What's up, Antoine? Philly skies are smoky. I had to close my windows last night. Now listen, man. So let's get to that. Please, let's get to that. Cause that was the reason of the video, and that, well, not the most reason, but that's what's going on. So let me show y'all something, man. For one, I just was listening to a brother out of New York who lives in Connecticut, right outside New York, and he said most of the people that he was talking to in New York who was smelling it and breathing that in, he said there was either um feeling some kind of way or they were all extremely tired. So this shit is affecting people, and hold on. It's affecting people. It's definitely affecting people. So I'm gonna show y'all something. Oh, they took it down. Hold on. I hope they didn't take it down. I think they did. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see when this was. 2001. Okay, this is from January the 11th on 2001. Look at this, y'all. And thank y'all so much for tapping in and tuning in. What if this is a natural phenomenon? Fucking natural phenomenon. Let me show you something. Look, let me show you something. Let me show you something, bro. Okay, this is the Forbes. Hold on. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it to you. This is Forbes. Look. No, this is Forbes, y'all. This is 2021. This is 2 years ago. Listen to this. Editor's pick on Forbes. It says a Bill Gates venture aims to spray dust into the atmosphere to block the sun. What could go wrong? Now, let me read that again. It says a Bill Gates venture aims to spray dust into the atmosphere to block the sun. What could go wrong? Now, let me explain something to y'all. The purpose of chemtrails. Let's get to it. Let me see. What are the purpose of chemtrails? No. What are the purpose of aerosols being sprayed in the sky? Oh, you don't want to answer that. He can't come up with an answer for that. So I'm not going to ask you anything else. Man. From what I know, from studying and shit, what I know, they said the initial reason that they sprayed the chemtrails in the sky is to block the sun because they said the earth was too hot. They say the earth was getting too hot with this global warming agenda that they have going on, right? So they said the earth was getting too hot, so they say they started spraying chemicals in the sky to block the sun a little bit, just to reduce it said to bounce off some of the radiation coming straight from the sun, and it would bounce it off some of those metal particulates that they're spraying in the sky, the aluminum, the barium, all the shit that they're spraying in the sky. They said it would essentially reflect some sun rays and some radiation off, right? But we also know this. Everything that's on the planet depends on the sun's rays for survival. Everything on the sun's planet depends on photosynthesis for survival. Even the bugs that live under the earth depend on things that come down subterranean and to eat to survive. Everything depends on light and water and and nutrition. Everything. So if you were thinking to take something, if you were thinking to disrupt the natural process of life, you would have to first alter the energy sources or affect the energy source. Because if you were literally trying to make a change on something, whether it's good or bad, you have to go to the root of stuff. And we all know people saying that it's too hot and they need to block the sun. That cannot be for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? You say I'm not saying I'm right. Hold on, red iron oxide dust. Exactly. I think Kali spoke on this. That's exactly what this is. Well, that's in it. That red iron oxide is in it. It's in it. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying the natural everything is returning. If we are all GMO, we need hold on, we will not be able to handle the return of the clean energy returning. Uh Prince said it clear after they sprayed it. What's up? When I come back in, yeah. No, I'll do it when I come back in. Well, get a snack. It's plenty food in there. Go. So go ahead. Prince did say that very clearly, and also too, I watched a brother in Africa, right? It's a brother from Africa that I watch, and he's from South Africa. He's a YouTuber. And he said, when he sees those things, because you know the chemtrails are there. Oh shit! Some kind of bug is in here. Get your ass out of here. The chemtrails are everywhere. They're not. They're starting to do them all around the world now. It's just not local to Europe and America no more. So what he said when they start spraying them over there, he said people start arguing and fighting like hours after they spray that shit. I mean, here in America, it's so bad that people are activated so bad that, like on Memorial Day in Chicago, every year there's hundreds of shootings, if not 60, 70, 30, 50. It'd be hundreds of people getting shot and shit going on the days of like Memorial Day and certain days. So that's how you know this shit is really programming. And it's very much chemically affected and chemically people are being chemically enhanced to do shit because the reason I say that there has to be some type of switch that's activated to for people to just do a massive amount of crimes in one place at one time. It doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Spider-Man, I gotta make a video explaining it with the visuals. Exactly. Spider-Man, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Something, man. I'm gonna say something. You said the Spider-Man movie storyline is about the tower spreading worldwide. Look, I'm gonna say something, man. Every movie that they're giving us and showing us is what's going on. Like right now, they've been in that what do you call it? The multiverse and shit. All the last big movies been about multiverse and shit like that. They've been in the multiverse for the last long time, you know. So they're been doing this shit too. So yeah, man, it seems to me that they're trying to do a test run on the blocking the sun thing because I'm gonna say something, y'all. This world's so big, they're figuring out that they can't do exactly what they want to do for everybody at once. And this is why it's systematically happening slowly but surely, like a cobra or anaconda wrapped around you. Because I'm going to tell you something, anacondas don't eat you, they don't bite you and give you poison. Anaconda will wrap around you and slowly squeeze the breath out of you until you suffocate. Then it swallows you whole. And I truly believe to y'all, I truly believe that we're being anacondaed right now because the trap had been set, the situation's been set up um, with the lockdowns and this and that. Like everything's been test run. So now I think the anacondas really got. Well, ain't on think people are dropping dead, man. People are really dropping dead everywhere you look. So the anaconda squeezing. And with this right here, man, I've heard also too. I've heard that the hospitals are filling up. The hospitals are filling up in NYC. If anybody's up there, please let me know if you've heard about, if anybody live in the NYC area or anything. Tell me if you noticed or heard about hospitalizations going up. Because man, we got to be aware. Listen, y'all, it don't matter no more. Whatever we got to really just be smart and try to survive. You better have you some contingency plans. You better have your relationship with God right. You better have your relationship with your family. You better have some burial plans and money and shit situated, man. Cause at this rate, y'all, I look at the rappers and shit, right? I would have been moved. Exactly. I mean, of course, get away from all the major cities. I've been telling people get away from all the major cities for the last since I got away. Because once I got away from a big major city, I realized most of that rat race shit, that shit they got people doing has nothing to do with nothing. Be steadfast. Facts. It said the sun doesn't look natural around here. My friend even peeped the color today. It was oddly pink. That's crazy, man. I mean, hell yeah, shit ain't the same, bro. Even even if this shit was, even if it was all bullshit, right? The reason why they would have to redo something and make it come to some type of situation like it has to, some type of closure or whatever, because people are figuring it out, y'all. There's too many people figuring this shit out that it doesn't make sense and this and that and questioning shit. So, another topic I wanted to talk about, man, because I'm not trying to bore you. I'm gonna keep you rolling. We're gonna keep this motherfucker rolling. Have y'all seen the new Google Pro, the Google Vision Pros? Have y'all seen the Google Vision Pros? I'm gonna post this video on my channel, but have y'all seen that? Because the Google Vision Pro shit crazy, bro. Anybody seen that? That's why they're amping up the assault. Exactly. Bro seen it. I'm gonna show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you the look for $3,400. This is another thing I want to say too, man. Look, no, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Let me try to find this Vision Pro, man. Let me find this for y'all. Because I got it downloaded on the phone I'm on. Let me see if I can find it. That basically is like an online interface where it's like one step closer, man. One step closer to having the chip in your head, man. Normalizing shit. And I'll just say this. This is the only purpose I'm going to show this shit. If I can even find it. The only purpose of me showing that shit is because literally, y'all, here it goes. Literally, y'all, the more they get us used to, if you pay attention to the technology of the future, it all shows you that there is going to be nothing around you. In the future, according to the future, the technology of the future, this isolated, trying to satisfy you being isolated shit. Why are you gonna be isolated? How are you gonna be isolated?
The era of spatial
Look, let me show you.
is here. When you put on Apple Vision Pro, you see your world and everything in it. Your favorite apps live right in front of you. But now, they're in your
Ready
space.
Player One, exactly.
This is Vision OS, Apple's first ever spatial operating system. It's familiar, yet groundbreaking. You navigate with your eyes. Simply tap to select, flick to scroll, and use your voice to dictate. It's like magic. Apps have dimension, react to light, and cast shadows. Even though these spatial experiences are happening inside Vision Pro,
Look, the grid's
it
not gonna
looks,
shut down,
sounds,
bro.
and
They're gonna
feels
something's
like they are
gonna happen to
physically
have
there.
people quarantine, and niggas gonna have to be.
Foundational to
You
Apple
remember
Vision
what
Pro
happened with
is
the
that you're
last
not
lockdown?
isolated
People had they started doing verses and
when
shit like
someone
that,
else is
right?
in the room.
They
You can
started
see
doing
them,
all the online versus
and they can
battles
see
and
you.
all the streaming. Everybody became podcasters. You remember during COVID, everybody started doing fucking podcasting and it's
Because
trying
you're
to
not limited by a display, apps live in your life size.
Yeah, but you remember during the lockdown, everybody became podcasters, right? So
And panoramas
with the
wrap
new
around you as you
lockdown that is coming, that they said is coming, they're gonna have to have some type of technology to keep you bound,
Apple
keep
Vision
you
Pro
happy and
is
in the
Apple's
house.
first
And if
ever
you're in lockdown for a
media
long
pro.
periods of time, shit like this will keep
You
people
can capture
connected and
photos
make
and
niggas
videos
feel.
with
So,
remarkable
bro,
depth
this is nothing but a
and
booby
relive a
trap.
memory
And
as
look,
if you're right back in the
look,
exact moment.
it's see how you gonna be connected with your family when you stuck
Experiences
on the
on
other
Vision
side of the
Pro
world
can
like
also
that.
expand in 3 dimensions.
And so, look, it's not
The
about
entirety of your
look,
space.
it's not about um everything being destroyed and shit like that. It's not about that. This new world that they're going to make, it's they don't have no place for people anymore. Look, they don't have a place for us anymore. They already have our replacements with the jobs and the you see at the stores now, you go and they have the selfless checkouts where you don't have a cashier no more, shit like that. In the coming future, if when you're not going to be able to go in the store without the chip, without the chip in the digital currency. You're not going to be able to go in the store without it. And there will it literally, y'all. You're not going to be able to go in stores without the digital currency, without the mark, without the chip. So if you don't have that shit, and if you do have it, they're going to have technology like this to keep you feeling like you're in a future, or you're in a progressive state, you're in a life is going on, life is okay. Because what people are not realizing right now, shit is falling apart. People are dropping dead all over. You get what I'm saying? So if they're going, this is for the new slaves of the future. And also too, y'all have to understand something. With robots and stuff coming, and robots being the standards and shit like that, right? In order for that stuff, and I've said this plenty of times, in order for that stuff to be the future and normalized, people have to go. We have to go. We that's not for us. That's for our children's generations. Because what y'all don't realize who's dying right now? Pay attention to who's dying right now. All the older people, right? Pay attention. It's not for the newer generation. The newer generation is going to have a whole new understanding of life. They don't even teach. Listen, in school, they don't even teach the kid. Oh God, here we go. I had to do that. That's what I was going to talk about. In school, they don't even teach the kids. Um, Here it is, right here too. In school, they don't even teach the kids about real life history, things that happened, um, Black history, world history. They don't teach you none of that shit. They teach you, and I'm not against school. I love school. I'm all for school because I'm a teacher. I teach my children. But as a teacher, I can honestly say that in the school system, they're more concerned about whatever the agenda is of the media agenda is. So anything that doesn't follow with that image or what's being pushed gets demonized. Because I remember when I was in school, all the black young boys was getting demonized bad. You know what I'm saying? Future, we're Saxons. That it's about what you're teaching them, not the school system. Exactly. Look at this, y'all. So if you send your kids to school, hold on, I can't play all this volume. I can't play all these vocal the sound because it's got some music in here. So it's like a 45-second clip of what's going on in the public schools right now. And you can feel what you want, you can say what you want, but just tell me what you think of these images, okay? Hold on, let me turn it down. Okay, so boom. As you can see, those are children. All right. Now listen, I'm not against nobody's sexual preferences. You can't control what somebody does or what their sexual preferences, right? But when you were in school, when I was in school, let me tell you something right now. Homosexuality is a sexual activity. It's a sexual lifestyle, right? Homosexuality is a sexual lifestyle. It's based purely on sexuality, right? Right. So when you was in school, when I was in school, and I know I'm an older man, but when I was in school, your parents had to sign a form. They had to sign a form to release. Me too, me too, me too. Look, they had to sign a form to release and get the permission to talk about sexual education. Do you remember that? Does anybody remember? Does anybody else remember when your parents had to sign a form to get a permission to teach you about sexual education when they showed you all the condoms and all that shit and whoop de whoop, right? Exactly, right? Exactly. So how and why are they allowed to promote sexuality to children that are under the age of 10? How and why is anybody grown allowed to I haven't listened to me. I have 3 children and I haven't even had the birds and the bees talk with my 3 children yet. My daughter's just turned 10. I'm about I'm she's almost ready for the period speech. She's not even pretty much ready for that yet. And then this sexual speech comes at 13. Shit, when you start liking boys, and you don't wait till it's too late, but You don't talk to no kid about birds and the bees when they're under the ages of 10 because they shouldn't be focusing on none of that. They should only be trying to learn and develop their mind so their mind could grow, and they could learn new tricks and shit. That's pure insanity for a person to be talking about sexuality or promoting it, shoving it down their throat at the ages of under 10. It's fucking insanity. So I don't know what world that people think they live in. There's a reason. There's plenty of reasons that I choose to homeschool my children and take responsibility for somebody that I created. It blows my mind that people can't take responsibility for something that they created, aka children. You know, kind of fucking world are we living in where grown people want to tell children? I've seen a video where a fucking weird ass dude, a fat man, black man, weird fat dude, he told his daughter, he said, "Come here. I want to tell you something. I have to talk to you." And his daughter walked up to him, and I don't know if it was his blood daughter or adopted daughter, because he was obviously a gay man, right? He said, "I want to tell you something. Daddy has a vagina." Mm-hmm. Daddy has a vagina. And she said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, Daddy has a vagina." And she said, "Okay." And he said, "How do you feel about that?" I was like, "What?" And he was like, she said she basically didn't even acknowledge it because she didn't know what the hell he was talking about. And he said, "Oh, good talk. Good talk." And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't even talk to my kids about no weird shit, bro. I'm teaching them about history and learning math and how to read and shit. Like, motherfuckers are gone, bro. Gone, bro. And I'm not disrespecting nobody's culture, but I've seen plenty of things that people are doing that are not conducive to natural, healthy lifestyles, man. You know, I wish I could show y'all the video, but I don't got time to search for it. I know where it's at, what website I seen it on, but I don't got time to search for that shit. But we're living in a time, y'all. We're living in a time. Look, and then okay, with this, like I said, have y'all seen another thing? Have y'all seen the Tesla robots? Have you seen the Tesla robots? Because I showed y'all before. Have y'all seen those? Because look, if you haven't seen the Tesla robots, they got the new Tesla robots that's coming out, and guess what those are gonna do? They said they're gonna live in your house for $10,000. You can buy one. Look, $10,000. That's affordable for a fucking 100 and some pound. I think it's 160 pounds robot, 5 foot something, and it's got hands, opposable thumbs, and they said it can do everything. It can vacuum. It can do your house chores. It's basically like a something to make people more lazy. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It does look like a PS5 controller. I swear it does with the white and the black. It does bluish color. It does, bro. It does. I'm gonna wake up and that John gonna be over your bed. Exactly. Bro, not even that. That too. That too. Look, it's gonna be watching you while you hitting something. You gonna have your girl over there hitting her. That fucker gonna be sitting there. Like, bro, stop watching me. Deactivate that nigga, be like. Peeking, but acting right. That shit gonna be look worse than that. Imagine with the. This what people don't realize. Imagine if it was another quarantine, right? It was another lockdown, and they said you couldn't leave your house. Curfew is 6 o'clock. You can't leave your house past 6. Tesla bot's gonna say the authorities have stated that it was unsafe to go outside past 6 p.m. It is now 6:02. You cannot go outside. It's not safe, and it's not. And you try to walk past them. I wouldn't advise you go outside. Mr. So and so, stay in your house. Then you try to get that nigga won't let you leave your shit. Yeah, I seen Megan. Did you see iRobot? The original. iRobot. That's the original with Will Smith. That's the original. But I say this, y'all, it's not about a movie. It's not about nothing. It's about everything that is going on. It's happening in our face. Another thing, too. All this stuff is leading to no humans. That's the main thing we have to realize. Because I believe, and I truly believe something now, y'all. Humans are an experiment that's gone wrong. Let me say that again, y'all. I truly believe humans are an experiment that's gone wrong. Let me hold on. She in here aggravating my baby. I can hear it. But I feel like humans are an experiment that went wrong, man. Shit, it's like people got full autonomy and they ain't doing nothing with it. People got freedom to be evil. How could you want to be? I mean, well, I understand, if you're following what the way the media is, but now I can understand it actually all the way because a lot of people don't know who they are and where they come from. So then they just go, just go with the flow. You know what I mean? So I say this, y'all, man. We have a chance to try. We have. I don't know how much chance, but what you can do is get your shit together, man. The six and final race of people before it's all done, redone. Shit. I'll say this. They said we're about to reach the world is possibly going to reach a sixth mass extinction. Is what they said on the news. So believe him or not, believe it or not, I don't care if you believe in the news or not, but if they have the audacity to say this shit, to post it, to say this shit, it doesn't come from nowhere. It happened to the dinosaurs. It happened to the Mayans. It happened to the Indians, to the Aztecs. It happened to a lot of people been extinct. The buffalo's been extinct. There's a lot of people, not totally extinct buffaloes, but I'm saying there's a lot of animals that have been extinct. They keep burning. I'm gonna tell you, and say these wildfires are coming from the woods in Canada, like they're saying, right? Say that they naturally are coming from the woods or wildfires from Canada, right? That means all those animals that live in that wildfire in those forests are dying, right? So when shit gets bad, right? Or if shit gets bad, if stuff gets bad, where are you gonna eat? There'll be no more birds in the sky. What are you gonna eat? There'll be no more fish in the lakes. What are you gonna eat? The air won't even be breathable. Like my man's at the front of the comment said, they'll charge you for air in the future. I've seen plenty of Mars movies and shit where they sell oxygen tanks and people running low and they got it. I've seen it. It's not uncommon. It's been done before. It ain't new. It ain't gonna be the first time it's been done. Those aliens and different creatures that live here, even shit in the ocean. The stuff that lives under the ocean can't live on the earth. I mean, on the surface. You know, who would come back to Earth? Shit, man, I would keep coming back till you change this shit, man. Oh man, I'm about to go, y'all. My baby's in there crying. I gotta see what's going on. But I love y'all. The air is not even safe no more, y'all. But as we seen the plan, Bill Gates had a plan to block the sun with some dust. What's going on in the sky right now? Dust. Richard saying Dusty. You know, it's a lot going on, man. I'm just me trying to do what I could do, man. Just me trying to do what I could do, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. We gotta raise awareness, do whatever we can, man. Save somebody, sell friends. Share this video, man. Hit the like button for me, y'all. It's 11 people on here. Hit that like button, man. Share the video for me, man. You know, to be honest with you, I don't want to get off because I got some more shit. It's some more topics that I wanted to touch on, man. Especially with this music shit. Because let me say one more thing about this music stuff. If you have a son, if you have a child, thank you, Elvis. Dollar Tree, stock up. You better stock up wherever you can, man. That Dollar Tree stuff's cool, but it don't last. It be little portions, little samples, little morsels. You know what I'm saying? You know. It's just too much with that rap shit, that music shit. Like, if people don't see through that shit, and I think people are starting to, you know, you have to, if you have kids, man, this is for all my parents. If you have kids, man, raise your kids to not look up to the musicians, man. Because if your kids look up to the musicians, it's over for you because the musicians are magicians, you know. I love y'all, man, but I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here, though, for real, because I got to get back to it, man. I got to tap in with my little ones, man. I appreciate y'all. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody share the video. Comment, man. Comment, like, share, and subscribe, man. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all, man. Hit my Cash App if you socially fit. $ Big Bad BIGBAYDAY, man. I appreciate y'all and I need y'all support. Thank y'all so much. Big Bad